Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Another episode of Trash Talk. I'm TJ O'Connor, and I'm being joined tonight by the main event for Oktoberfest Kickboxing Valhalla Combat Sports, October 10th, Damion the Wolverine Hill, and the BMF in Minnesota, Angel Pacheco, the 145-pound champ. But first, sponsors of the show, Valhalla Combat Sports Incorporated, Ink Shrinks Tattoo, Origin Wellness CBD, Spartan Martial Arts, the Striking Institute, James Clark Sports Psychology and Hypnosis Therapy, The Fighters, and my mom. Guys, how you guys doing? Thanks for joining me tonight.
I'm doing pretty good.
Can you guys just not happen for each other? That'd be nice.
Nah, this is going to happen a lot.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, no. I'm definitely looking forward to it. But, no, I really do appreciate this. This is a fight that came together very organically and relatively last minute. From your perspective first, Damion, tell me how it happened.
You know what? I think that this is a question best for Angel because, honestly, Angel, you tell the story. This is just, it's his story.
So as you know, I work with Joey Hart at our IRT, and I asked him, I was like, hey, is Max Bradley and Augustine competing next weekend at the Valhalla show? And he's like, yeah, I think so. And then I was like, can we go and watch? Like, is it possible to go watch because of COVID, you know? I wasn't sure what the deal was or if there's like a online stream or something. And he's like, I don't know. Yeah. Ask somebody. So then I messaged Damion and I started asking him, and he was like, yeah, it's like 25% capacity or something. I don't know what the rules are, I guess, technically. But he was like, yeah, people can go or whatever. And I was like, sweet, I want to go watch my teammates fight or compete at least, not fight necessarily. And then we started talking about his fight that fell through. And I was like, oh, damn, dude, that sucks. And I was like, hold on, you were going to get some money for that? Because I originally, if you guys recall, got tagged by Cody Milhausen saying something about fighting Damion. And I right away was like, nah, dude, I don't fight for free.
Yeah.
And I never even thought of asking if they would give any sort of money. So then I was like, hold on, was your opponent getting paid also? And Damien's like, yeah, I think so. So I was like, well, shit, I might as well go fucking do it. I mean, it's training. I mean, it's essentially shin guards, bigger gloves. It's essentially sparring. Like, it's not as dangerous as a fight, you know?
Well, okay, sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt you, but I'm like, that's what made the conversation so fun for me is like, we're like talking about that and just, yeah, he was going to get paid. I'm getting paid. It was only going to, like, we don't got to tell everybody how much or whatever, because it's not the same as is what we would get paid for an MMA fight or for a boxing fight or something like that. But it is revenue. Pros should never, ever compete for free, just so people know that. You're a professional fighter. You deserve something for your art that you train in every single day. And then the fact that we're just like, well, shit. I mean, it is just basically a glorified sparring match. Like, we've shown up and sparred. We fucked with each other before. Like, we do this with other people all the time, and we don't make a fucking dime. Why not get some, like, solid work in with a solid person and get paid, like, basically get paid to go get some live competitive sparring?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I'm fucking A. I hope I don't get fucking knocked out, or if Angel has that shot where like he rocks me and like could fucking like put me out. Hopefully he goes to the body next one, but like fucking A, if he doesn't, like fuck, hey, we're getting paid for this, so like you know, it's just I don't know, this came together just like so. The competitiveness in the both of us, I think, just and the fact like, why not? This is fun. We would meet up and go to each other's gym and get some solid sparring in.
Yep.
And I make shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I understand Angel where he's coming from, and I think I speak for myself and anybody else that's ever had a conversation with Damion midway towards the end of the conversation, you're thinking I should punch this guy in the face. So getting that opportunity, that is a beautiful thing, and it happened so clean. I'd have to imagine for both of you, and I mean, there's been a lot of fights that you guys have had. This has to be the weirdest fight that got put together, or do you guys have a better story than that?
For sure, the weirdest one for me. For sure.
I'm trying to think because this is the weirdest, I guess, because a lot of them came out just because I started talking shit. This one, neither one of us are talking shit. We're not mad at each other. It just, this is really, really different.
Yeah.
So Damion, speaking of different, your last exhibition kickboxing fight we seen you took promoting to it a little bit of a different way. I mean, we're running short on time as far as promotion goes, letting people know about this fight. Is there a plan in place to let the public know how to see this fight?
Dude, I think the fight just sells itself. Angel, post one of your highlight videos. I'll post one of mine, and just fuck it, come on. That's it right there. It's self-explanatory after that.
Yeah. I think anybody that knows Minnesota MMA knows of both of us. Obviously, Damion has been a professional fighter for longer than I have. But I also had a really long amateur career compared to most. So I think anyone that knows anything about Minnesota MMA, or even the LFA kind of scene for Mystic Lake kind of fights, they know of us, Yeah. And in MMA, we both prefer to strike with people. And for the most part, from what I've seen of Damien's fights, he likes boxing. Obviously, I like boxing. We both have the capability to kick. I think he's a little more versed, probably, in the kicking game. But I don't know. It's going to be an interesting fight, to be honest, because I have sparred with him before. And he's not traditional in any sort of way, boxing-wise. It's actually unorthodox, and it's kind of hard to deal with when you're not used to that sort of style, I don't know. I'm a nerd when it comes to these things. So the style matchup, it interests me to see how I'm going to do, and more of a live situation, obviously, like he was saying, I'm not going out there to fucking take his head off, or I'm assuming he's not either, but we're going to try to win. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the simple fact of it. I don't know, just to let everyone know too, there's a tiny bit of a backstory. I know we talked about it last time. I don't know if we got that on camera when we talked last time.
I don't think we did. I think it was off camera.
Just like Bobby Lee, my first jiu-jitsu match was against a guy named Damion Hill. This Damion Hill, obviously. I remember going to the brackets, and this was my first ever tournament. I'd never done it before. I was pretty new to everything. I go, and I remember hearing him talk. He's like, what the fuck? This guy's name's Angel? What kind of guy's named Angel? Blah, blah. I can't remember exactly what he said, but I'm just looking over it. I'm like, I'm going to guillotine the shit out of this guy. Shoots in right away in the match, picks me up. I guillotine him. And I'm guillotining him. I start pulling back. No arm in. It's just regular guillotine. And then his head slips out, and I lost the match probably I don't know, by 6 points or something like that. You just controlled the shit out of me. Yeah. I was so salty. And then I was like, damn it. And I remember thinking, fuck, well, I'm eventually going to be a fighter, because I still hadn't fought in MMA at that point. And then I heard, oh, that dude's a professional fighter. I was like, oh, shit, maybe I'll get to fight him someday. Yeah. Now look at us.
October 10th, 2020, the day has come.
Hold on. I want to go back to this date, too, because I'm pretty sure it was probably 2011 or early 2012. But it was a while back. But
a long time ago.
But I remember it because I was saying, dude, it's really funny because, one, I'm a shit talker anyway, but I had no idea that you were standing right there. But my coach, James Clark, he's standing right there, and he's he's married to an Ecuadorian woman. You know,
Oh,
he's
okay.
always talking about Spanish. We had like, I don't know, 12 maybe Mexican fighters that all trained at our gym at the time. You know, between like 13 to like 26 and stuff. You know, we had a bunch of Mexican guys training at the gym. We've all talked. It's like an inside joke between us, where because I remember exactly what I said, because I said Angel. He has a fucking girl's name, and I
That's
look
what it
back
was.
at my coach Jim, like, because we like a few of our fighters, they have brothers named Angel, and it's they don't. So, I mean, they
It's
say they
Angel.
introduce themselves as Angel, but to us, but like their parents
Yeah.
never call them, you know.
No.
So yeah, so it was just funny. It's an inside joke, but I'm like, oh, the fact that you were standing right there, I'm like, because I'm me, I'm not gonna, I don't apologize for that shit. I'm just like, yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it, you know, yeah, you know. But as of right now, I just want to take the time right now. I'm sorry, bro.
No, no apologies. This
It's
is 10
fine.
years in the making, and it's finally going to happen on 10/10. It lined up perfectly. No, I mean, I'm really excited. I love hearing the backstory and just the long story here, because I've seen you guys work together. I know how long this goes, and I know what to expect just being myself, but letting the fans know, and that's why obviously I wanted to talk.
CJ, fuck your question. Fuck your question. Fuck what you're about to say. I want to make a statement real quick, because there's one thing that I've always admired about you, Angel, is the body work that you do in your fights, in MMA, because nobody fucking does it in MMA. I've tried to do it, but I mean, you're better at it. Let's just say that, like I fucking admire the way that you do it. And then on top of that, especially because I really like to land to the body. I do it all the time in practice, but it's like I just never really get that same groove going in a fight, like I feel,
Yeah.
and you do. And then there's another thing. I fought for the driller title twice, the 55 and the 45. And I never fucking got that shit. Your ass goes out there and grabs it on the first fucking try. And it's just like, oh, this guy thinks he's fucking better than me. This guy, he thinks I'm a piece of shit, I guess, like, oh, no.
It's okay, Damian. I think I'm better than everyone in my weight class. It's okay.
Oh,
No, but yeah, so yeah, I guess you can ask your question now, TJ.
no, I'm Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President. I'm the moderator here. No, I'm just kidding. That's an inside joke for everybody in the world to get.
Oh.
But seriously though, I'm really excited for this. I mean, like I said, I just found out about this when everybody else did, literally yesterday. I think might have been today.
Today.
Yeah, the days don't even exist anymore. But I mean, we're talking about, if you don't know, if you just got under a rock, just a quick synopsis here. You're talking about two guys that have been competing forever, over 100 fights with gloves, trying to punch a guy between these two guys. This isn't your average fight that you're going to go see. Get a ticket while you can. We talked about it. It's limited capacity. If you can't get a ticket, buy the stream. Before we go, I want both you guys, you get 2 minutes, just like the debate. Tell everybody why they got to watch this fight and why you're going to win. Angel,
I'm going to go first.
No, go first. I'm the moderator.
So anyway, the reason why everybody should show up and watch this fight is because this is my unbiased opinion. Angel and I are two of the best boxers that Minnesota MMA has to fucking offer. Just point blank. Fuck. Well, Mike Richmond doesn't live in Minnesota anymore. Shout out to Mike Richmond.
Of the
But my point stands. Two of the best boxers in MMA fucking going out there and kickboxing each other. And then Angel not only is just one of the best, probably the best boxer right now in Minnesota MMA, but just a great all-around boxer in general. And then we're going out there and we're kickboxing. So we're able to mix in a little bit of our foot magic, like one of the things that I liked about Angel in some of his fights is that if he ever does kind of get off balance, if you will, or wants to change his footing, he'll throw a kick and then kind of use that to put himself in position to throw a punch. Like, that makes the fight so much more interesting when you have like two guys that fucking love to throw hands, but can also throw kicks and mix that in. Oh, dude, like I fucking watch our fucking highlights, watch our past fights. The fight sells itself. This is fucking A.
My turn, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Well, obviously you can tell Damien's taking the fight super serious with the beer in his hand. So I just came off a vacation. We're a little bigger, I'd say, than normal, but with that comes power. You feel me? I'll say pretty much what you said. I think we are two of the better strikers in general in MMA. I know you haven't competed in MMA in a while, but I know you're consistently active in the gym and you're training all the time. So I think the type of dog and fight you have in you is it's not taught. It's just there. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the same thing in me. I could be fat and out of shape and I'll go and fight my heart out. With that said, I'm really curious, like I said, because this is an interesting puzzle to solve. And a lot of times when I go into fights, I think of it as that. I just study. Obviously, I don't have too much time to kind of prepare and think. It's very short notice, but I'm excited to see what I can do with the style and, try to land those body shots. My goal for this fight is to make Damion take a knee from a body shot. That's my goal.
Dude, and I already fucking knew that shit. I had that same goal when I was going against Clay Udley, but this motherfucker did not offer it. So I'm about to give that motherfucker a call and ask him real quick because I probably only landed a few body shots to him, and I'm about to Clay Udley your ass, bro.
Oh man, I like I said, I know I'm excited. Fans, if you're not, you should be. So stop being a hoe. We'll get to more of that later. But like this video, subscribe to Trash Talk with Damion and TJ. Be sure to check out this fight October 10th, either in person or get the stream. And don't
details we'll have the details on the live stream. I guess going at the bottom of the video, and I'll post a link or some shit, whatever.
Disclaimer.